for the boys.
Woo! Oh, I fucked.
Fucking style. Teach me about fucking style.
What's going on, guys? So if you just like that intro, this is 1990, right? Mm-hmm. Right, 1990 Nissan Skyline GT ST. So it's rear-wheel drive coupe with a RB20 single turbo. Obviously, I'm more of a Honda guy myself, but I love all chassis of all makes and models. So this is really cool. This would be Sasha. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you would have heard me talk about her and how she's been coming back, or she's been trying to come back here to Arizona, and she's finally back. She's been here for a few days, and right off the bat we had to jump into the car and do some car crap because she's just like me. She's a car addict, and so she's going to be popping around a lot more. So anytime we're doing anything to the Skyline, if she's working on it, I'm sure there's going to be a camera or something around, and going to meet some new people because, as you guys know, nobody's nice to the Honda community, but she's also part of the Honda community. She's had CRXs, she's had EG6s, EG coupes and whatnot. So yeah, so I get to meet some cool people by hanging out with her, which is cool to me. So we're gonna just cruise this thing around a little bit, and we'll kind of just talk about it. Sit. What? Almost punched the coffee?
I'll just move that out of the way.
What's the beeping? Is that for reverse?
Yeah, because it used to be automatic. So it beeps when you put it.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even notice that.
It'll also tell you when you're going 65. It'll like do a little chime.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you that you're going the speed limit?
You're going too fast.
Oh.
It's like, hey, slow down. Just ignore that. It's fine.
So if you guys just heard that clunking, that's the diff. We don't know if it's broken or if it's like some sort of maybe welded diff or aftermarket, but it's done this since she's owned it and it hasn't blown up yet, so
it's fine.
I mean, it can't be that broken if it is broken. So what about you? What made you get into cars?
I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Oh man, my car doesn't want to talk about it. You and me talked about it a little bit yesterday about how Fast and the Furious really kind of edged people our age into cars, and I think that's where a lot of it started. Yeah. Seeing this style of car, especially in those movies, and you know, Tokyo Drift kind of threw me over completely, and it made me really want to get a taste of rear-wheel drive, which I started Honda and Mitsubishi for a little bit, and that wasn't exactly for me. That car was the worst.
Yeah, for you guys wondering, I've known Sasha since like maybe sophomore year in high school.
Yeah.
And my first car at the time was a beat-up '98 Camaro, and she had a 3rd gen Eclipse, and it was...
That car was
Yeah,
worst ever.
Peculiar taste. If we can find a picture, I'll throw it up on the screen.
Oh, I definitely have pictures of it.
Yeah, so I'll throw it up on the screen right now. But yeah, it was, I guess nowadays it'd be really rice. I mean, it was ricey.
It was extreme rice. Like, I was like, how terrible can I make this thing? I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody starts somewhere, and when you kind of have a beat-up car, you kind of, and you don't have a budget to make it nice, you kind of just beat it up more.
It was great. Yeah. It was awesome.
it was a cool car, kind of.
From there, though, once I moved to Florida the first time, I kind of got into the Nissan scene there. I had a little CRX at the time, and then I got a Jeep, and I had my first S chassis, my first 240, which was a little red top SR car, which made me love Nissan so much. And then it died, and I fixed it very many times. From there, I've had, I believe, I'm on my 9th 240 right now. I'm the worst when it comes to them. And then I got this out of nowhere. I had a Miata and I sold it, and I was like, what am I gonna get next? I didn't want to get rid of the Miata, so I started kind of driving cars just here and there, and I was like, what can I find that feels like a Miata that's not a death trap? Because that's a coffin on wheels, absolutely. And so I was like, I, saw this little car, and I was like, I'll entertain the thought. It was way out of my price range. I didn't think I was gonna buy it, and I test drove it, and I took it home the same day.
So do you have anything actually done to the car itself?
It has a full exhaust. It's got an upgraded RB25 turbo with a nylon turbine. It's got split fires, and that's really it. Other than that, there's nothing done to it. I wanted to keep it kind of stock for a while. The dash is perfect, so I don't want to ruin it until the dash bubbles. And then it's going to go full drift car, and I'll have multiple cars again. But for now, it's my daily, so I want to keep it kind of, I don't know, kind of do things in moderation.
Yeah.
And I want to get that diff gone. You can drive it, it's okay. It doesn't boost until 5,000. So you gotta be on it the whole time.
How much boost are you running on it?
Right now I'm set at 9 pounds, so not a ton. But that turbine can only handle 11 pounds, so if I go over, I'm gonna blow it up, and I don't wanna. So right now we're still low. I think stock is 6 or 7 pounds. I think it's 7 pounds.
I think something like that.
So it still takes it really nicely, and I never use it. So
this is definitely a really fun car, that's for sure.
oh, I love it. Your dad loved it.
Yeah, I
He
bet.
was blown away. Because I was driving it real nice, like I always do. And then I just opened it up, and he was like, oh, he just got quiet and just smiled. And I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm sure a lot of you guys probably might have some sort of, I'm sure you like Skylines and think they're sick and whatnot, but a lot of you guys might have a bad taste in your mouth thinking that maybe only like douchey people would drive it, or you don't understand what the hype is about it. Like, I kind of thought that way. Like, I was a hype man just because it's like Godzilla or whatever. But actually getting to drive it, it's just a very like strong car. Like, everything about it feels dailyable. It's not like a Honda. Like, in driving the Integra, I got the polyurethane bushings, I got the coilovers. It's a very solid car, and it's kind of a pain to drive on the streets, whereas this thing, it's boosted, so you automatically have the fun, you have the reliability because, I mean, it's factory boosted. It's quick, so you can get around in traffic. It feels solid. Like, I don't feel like it's a chore to drive like a heavily modified Honda. And it's comfortable,
Yeah, it's extremely comfortable.
I feel like I don't have to sit there and I don't have to worry about the car. It's a really solid piece. I mean, plus you get to break necks just because you're on the wrong side of the car, and that's the coolest thing. I mean, I'm sure she's more than used to it, but like, we hung out yesterday at a coffee shop, and all these kids were walking up like triple taking. We had older ladies like laughing at it because the driver's side is obviously on the right side, and I just like that kind of attention. I don't want to be like the douche and be like, oh, I'll go to Skyline. I just want to be the douche and be like, I'm right-hand drive. But I don't know, that's just me. I like the hype of it.
It's definitely fun. You meet a lot of people, you make a lot of connections with the car. And that was one of the things that I noticed right offhand was with the Miata, you meet Miata people. With Hondas, you meet Honda people. With Jeeps, you meet Jeep people and lifted truck people. And then I got in this car, and you meet everyone. Every single type of person is attracted to this vehicle.
Yeah.
And I think that's really neat, because like you were saying, a lot of people aren't nice to Honda people aren't nice to Jeep people, everybody's got their own taste, and they have their own, you know, thoughts on everybody's stuff, which is fine. It's whatever. But with this car, nobody cares. They walk up to it and they're like, what is that thing? If they don't know. And just every type of person is interested in it because it is different.
Yeah, I mean, it helps being that it's so stock looking.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have any wheels on it or anything right now. It's just stock S14 wheels. You can't even tell it's a Skyline or that it's like Japanese until you get behind it. Like, obviously, if you see the taillights, it's recognizable, but from the front end of the car, it just looks like any ordinary like sedan or something. And so it's nice and it's sleek. It's like a sleeper.
Oh, definitely. That's what your dad said too. He loved it. He's like, this is a sleeper, huh? I was like, right now it is.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what it is until you're behind it.
Yeah. But you definitely get you get to meet cool people. Like, we were at the gas station this morning. We were just cleaning the car up a little bit before we went and filmed those glamour shots. And a guy came up to us. He's like, oh, is this a Skyline? Like, I saw the taillights and I just had to come talk to you type thing. And it was, we talked to the dude for like 10, 15 minutes. And I mean, he's a Mustang guy, and he came up to us. Usually, no offense to Mustang guys, but you're usually kind of jerks, and you're like, oh, you drive a Honda, you're slow, or imports are lame, or whatever. But he was like super into it, just, I mean, because it was right-hand drive, and because, I mean, the hype of seeing a Japanese car like overseas over here like this. So, yeah, you meet people of all types. So what's actually the worst part about driving this car? Because you drive it daily right now, right?
Yeah,
so,
it's my daily right now. One of the worst parts, other than the fuel mileage you get when you boost it a lot, and the fuel mileage you get when you don't boost it a lot, it has to be the people. We talked about the good side of people where they come up to us and, you know, talk to you, and they're really, I don't know, they're really, really social with you. The bad part is the people on the road. There is issue with people riding in a blind spot to take pictures and see what it is. People being right on top of you on the road because they want to see what it is. They're really confused about it. Just a second ago, we were trying to get over in the left lane, and these ladies in the car in front of us would not let us over because they were staring at the car so hard. So, ooh, I told you it would be that gear.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's used to it. It does its thing. It's fine.
It's kind of like a Honda third gear.
They hate it. I think it might just be mine, but oh well. That's a bad thing. Skyline says Skyline on it.
Oh, the Skyline Coyotes.
Yep.
We were supposed to come to this road.
Hey, you gotta shift that gears better, girl.
I'm not driving. Okay, I just got yelled at and I'm not even driving. You're a girl now, Chris.
I'm a girl. I'm a pretty girl.
You gotta shift those girls right gear. Wait, what did she even say?
Gotta shift those gears better, girl, because she definitely heard that third gear.
Oh, it's loud. She's in an automatic Camaro. I don't ever want to hear that again.
You're lucky.
She makes me mad. And I don't know why. I'm just real mad about it right now.
It's kind of funny, honestly.
You miss one gear and everybody hates you.
Yeah,
God.
Hardwood flooring.
I don't feel like Excalibur is a very good name for a flooring company. Second gear?
That was a perfect second.
It's very rare in this car. This car doesn't like that. I'm impressed.
Turn.
Whoa.
We'll just say that was a rock.
Oh yeah, sure.
We're on a bumpy road.
Very bumpy. Extreme bump.
Arizona's got California roads now.
All of a sudden, Florida roads.
Only in the turns though.
Only turns.
They
Don't know why.
They can't pave smooth going around the corner.
They don't know how. Poor little car.
I love it though.
Oh, it's the best. I love this thing to death.
You guys can definitely expect to see a lot more of this. And hopefully we'll be able to get it. I mean, actually, I want to go to Mount Lebanon?
I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea how to say that.
I don't know. It's somewhere down in Tucson. It's a 25-mile stretch of mountain road.
Ooh.
that is basically, for the most part, empty at night. So it'd be cool to take it like a convoy of cars down there
That would be nice.
and just have a fun night.
That'll probably be after I get the S13 subframe and get rid of all that Hiker stuff because it's ruining my life right now.
Get some better tires.
Yeah, I need tires. I've got camper wear. I looked at it when we were on the dirt and I was like, oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
man.
Your rear tires are getting bald too.
They're like the worst.
Too many burnouts.
Yeah, sure. That's what I do.
350.
Ooh, yeah.
That Duramax and whatnot. Puppy dog. So much fun. You don't even have to go fast as long as it just it's puts a smile on my face. How often do you get stopped at the gas station when you're like getting gas or something?
Literally every single time I stop anywhere. Me and my boyfriend went into an AT&T the other day, and the guy stopped talking to the guy about a phone and came outside to look at the car.
That's awesome.
That was one of the best ones I think I've had.
What's up? It's 1990. Yeah, right? Thank you. It's hers.
See what I mean? Everywhere.
We'll just pretend it's mine for right now.
That's fine. It's your car now.
It's my car.
You can afford it, right? I can't.
I'll give you the Integra. It's got an equal amount of parts in it.
Okay.
Equal value, I guess. Because I've got like $6 grand into that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Which isn't a lot, like in comparison to like, I mean, other cars, but it's a lot for me. It's a lot for us.
Yeah.
We're both balling on a budget, but
For real.
she just happened to be in a better area to get one of these.
At the time, yeah.
Alright, so we're going to end that video off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun driving the car. Thank you, Sasha, for letting me drive the Skyline.
Very welcome.
So, yeah, like I said, be sure to keep an eye out. She'll be on here a lot more often now that she's back in Arizona. We'll be able to hang out whenever, do car crap, go to meets and whatnot, you know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. I'm Chris. This is Sasha, my friend. I do skateboarding, car stuff, usually Honda stuff. I hang out with VTEC Academy and Hasport Motor Mounts a lot, so do a lot of stuff with them. But yeah, if you guys, that's it, pretty much, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.
Bye.
Perfect setting.